Hi everybody, it's Tanya here. Guess what? I'm on time for a change. Happy days. It's surprising though, so that's all good. Guess what? This is our last live for the year, unless I feel, like doing something later on. But anyway, a couple of things. We've got our buffet workshops, final buffet workshops for the year on the, I think it's 7th and 8th of December. Maryborough, I've managed to secure an air-conditioned venue. It will be at the Maryborough Motel and Conference Centre in Walker Street. I think it's like $298. Be sure to RSVP. Hervey Bay is going to be quite busy this year. This month, I think we've got about 16 booked in so far, so that'll be great. We'd love to see you. Christmas orders, we've got a Black Friday sale, but ours obviously will be on Saturday this week, so I'll have an order going in. I think I said, can't remember if I said 8 a.m. I'll have it whenever the email comes out. I'll send you an email to tell you what's on sale, and then you've got like 15 minutes to get an order to me. There's going to be up to 50% off in this sale. Monday is also, actually I think it's Cyber Monday, which will be a Tuesday sale for us, so there'll be another sale there. Tonight I'm going to show you how, just a little box. I had a little epiphany, and I've seen these little boxes and things like that popping up. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to show you how to do that. So tonight I'm going to do some trimmer work with some scoring and some sticking, and don't be surprised if some children pop in while I'm doing the video tonight. You'll probably hear their little voices. They're meant to be going to bed at 8:30, but we will see. But anyway, I'm just going to flip the camera and we'll get stuck into it. Hello, Dawn. All right. Oh, see, look, there's a pig. That's the bucks ears. They're cute. Hopefully, I haven't even tested this. Oh, yeah, not too bad tonight. If I don't bump it. Okay. All right. So, I thought, you know what? What if I made a box from a card front? So, here's a card front. Hasn't been stuck to a card. Or you could use it as a recycle activity. Whatever. I'm just checking to see that the camera's all good. So this is a card front I think I featured in last week's video or the video before. Oh God, I lose track. Anyway, so I thought, you know what? I'll do something with that. I want to make a little card. So a little box. So what's the best way that I can do that? So I'm going to show you my bits. So basically what I need is, this is a 5.5 by 4.25. This is a 5.5 by 4.25, two same bits. And then I've got my little flappy, and his belt goes all the way around as well. So I've pre-cut my little flap. I'm going to take you through all this in a second. And I'll show you the cutting and whatnot. And then what else have I got? These are the bits to help make up the box. This is all you need, basically, these bits, and then your decorations, and it's as simple as that. So I'm going to take you through cutting the green box. I've actually made the green box a little wider. So this one here I did an inch measure, and this one here is about 2 inches. So I'm going to show you how to do that in a sec. So, and you're saying, what am I going to stick in the box? Well, again, for the friends that have got everything, give them a set of greeting cards. Happy birthday, male birthday, sympathy, thank you, anything they want to come up with through the year. If you're a baker, you could fill that full of balls. Rumbles, put them in a little baggie, lollies. You could adjust the size of the box and put a CD in there or a DVD or whatever. I'm giving you the concept, you need to run with it. Okay, so this one here is all pre-cut, so I'm going to assemble that, but I'm going to go take you through the cutting first. Be sure to ask me any questions if you've got any. I'm not sure who's there. I can see 7 people are watching. I can see Dawn, and that's it. So be sure to give me a shout out if you're here. I love to know who's watching, and I'll say hello. All right, so I'm going to start with, just imagine this is a green one. I'm going to start with my trimmer. You see that okay? Let me see. Yes, indeedy. Righto. My trimmer, I like this Fiskars trimmer. I've bought this little sticker off a lady called Colleen Vaux. You can see how I tend to do sticking on my trimmer too. Mariana, a lady in my team, does have some of these as well. So if you are interested, be sure to yell out. It helps with 7/8, 5/8, half measures, you know, the inches. So if you, and you'll look that I work upside down. So that's okay. Don't hate me. All right. So for your little box, what I like to do, I do my scoring first. So I give it a half a, hang on. I give it a 1/2 inch score line. So I'm using my scoring tool. And so on a 12 by 12, I'm just going to score. Then I'm going to move my cardstock along because I want this box to be about 2 inches wide. So I'm going to move the score line along to the 2-inch line and I'm going to score it again. Then I'm going to take my scoring blade out and swap it for my trimmer blade and just move this box another 1/2 inch and cut it off. So I've got my 2 score lines. So I'm going to fold them. You can't see me doing that back here. So I'm just scoring this. Okay, so you actually need 2 of these. So this one would be, it's a 3-inch strip and I've scored it at 1/2 inch from each end. I'm going to do this next one as well. So maybe this time I'll just cut a 3-incher. I'm going to swap it back over to my scoring blade. I've got a child over my shoulder at the moment. Hello, Colby.
Hi.
Have you enjoyed making Christmas cards this week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Colby and Dakota have been staying with me since Sunday night. And every night, or every opportunity they get, they've been in the craft room making Christmas cards with this amazing set. I will show you. This is the buttoned up set. You don't even just need this for Christmas. This set is amazing. It's less than $40, and it's absolutely fabulous. There's a bow tie. I've seen a layout done with that. There's the beard. There's the buttons, the pocket, the belt. Oh, Colby made this one tonight or last night with Mum. He's very excited. Hi, Irene. So there you go. So move away, Colbs. All right. So while we were going with the box, I've made my box, because the standard card fronts are 5.5 high. I'm going to score my first line here. I hope you can you see where I'm? Yep. Oh, that's perfect. I'm going to score the first one here at 5.5, and I'm going to do that on both. But I'm just going to change my trimmer blade, and then I'm going to move the score line along to 4.25 because I want my box to be 4.25 inches wide. That's one. And then I'm going to do this again. The second one, I'm actually going to make it just a little bit smaller along the bottom because I want it to nest inside of the other box, and I'm just doing a reinforced bottom. So I'm going to score again at, take the scorer blade out, 5.5, take it out, and I'm going to just at 4 1/16. No, 4 1/8. Sorry. Yeah, 4 1/8. I'm going to cut it off. All right. Next, I'm going to take my scissors, and I can move this out of the way because I don't need this any. Oh, yes, I do. Sorry. One more job. I cut this. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so this one I need a card front. So I'll be cutting that at 5.5. So that's as if I've done this one. And then I'll have another piece here. You actually need a full sheet. Might just have to do that in a different colour tonight.
Is she talking to you?
Yes, I'm talking to people on the video who are on my Facebook page. So I'm going to cut another one at 4 1/4, and then this one for the rollover, because if you have a look, I did a roll over the top. So I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. And then, because my box is 2 inches wide, I'm going to score it at 2 inches as well. And then, it's up to you. You can grab a thin cut. So, you could grab a wobbly thin cut like this and go and cut a scalloped border there. Or you could do something else. You could just keep it straight if you wanted to. It doesn't matter how long it is. I might do this at about 1 1/2. And then I can get rid of the trimmer. All right. So if you've got a bone folder, use a bone folder for your scoring. I'm not a big fan, but all right. So that's for that bit. Just imagine I'm doing a bit of contrast here. Next bit you're going to do is, getting back to where we were, I'm going to cut either side of the score line where it crosses. I'm going to cut a triangle off the end. Just the boxes fold better if you just notch these out. Don't cut the top one. You don't need to cut this top one here. Not needed. Colby's going to want to make this in the morning, aren't you, Colby?
No.
No? It's time for you to go to bed.
Looks too hard.
It's not hard at all. So we're working on our scissor and trimmer skills tonight.
And I won't have time to make it in the morning.
Okay. All right. So basically these are the pieces that you've got. So I'm going to put this stuff aside because I'm going to carry on with the one I made before. Oh, I've got started from before. So my red one. And good night. Good night. Night night. Go to bed.
Good
Night night. Night night. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, they're living here. They just moved in with me. Okay. So this part here is for the back of the card, and if you have a look, so this, remember I said like for this piece I did a full piece, but I want my beard to wrap over the top, so I've got a white piece. So I've scored this here at 1 inch, 1 inch, and then this piece is about 2.5 inches. I'm hoping that it'll line up with my beard, but we shall see. So I'm just going to stick that down. If you want a really good stick, I would use some glue. I'm going to put a little bit of extra glue on mine in a sec. All right, then I'm going to take I've got to be careful with my cardstock, so if I've not got the right side, I could end up with different colours. You just need to put the tape on the folded flappy bits, okay? I'm going to do that to both. And this one here's my smaller bit, so I'm also going to put some tape on the bottom of that because those two are going to stick together. All right. So then I'm going to stick this one to that one, and I'm going to line it up with the cut line with the score line. And then my score lines are going to line up there as well. Then I'm going to grab my back piece and I'm going to stick that down first. So again, I'm going to line, whoops, I'm going to line the base of that up with the score line of the box and give it a good rub there. As I said, you might want to give it a little bit of glue just for an extra bond. Alright, next bit.
Wake you up in the morning.
Next bit I'm going to do, I'm going to stick the side bits on. I'm sorry if I'm making you sick. So basically I'm just going to line up the edge and press that down, give it a good rub. I'm going to do this for this side as well. Oops. Hopefully I've got that straight. And then I'm going to put my card front on. So again, I like to start from the bottom. And then align the top. And here's a little trick. So I stick that just down, tack it, and I get my ruler. And then I'll just rub my ruler inside to make sure I've stuck that down well. All right, look at that. It covers up just about perfect. So last thing that I have done, I've cut some extra bits of his belt because I want his belt to go all the way around. So I know Santa's belt probably doesn't have belt loops all the way around, but I've done belt loops all the way around. I find I get my line by sticking this side one on. Lining him up. So I probably could have done that before I stuck it to the box. But that's it. How's that? What do you think? So that's just a little quick, easy box to put together. Has anybody got any questions? Do you want me to write down the measurements? Basically, the measurements can be anything that you like. So if you determine what your card front is going to be, so whether or not you do a 6x7 or you do a standard card side, which is 5.5 by 4.5, that will determine what size box you make. The variants that you will have will be the depth or the width of your box. You could change the height of your box, whatever. So I just think that's a little cute thing. So something quick, easy tonight. Hi, Lizzie. Anybody else? Anybody got any comments? Oh, I can see Mum. She must have just got home. So that's it. We're sort of done for the night. Promised you it was going to be quick. I'm going to show you some cards. Maybe I'll show you some cards that I've been working on. Well, sort of. These are a couple that might be popping up in the buffet this week. So this, I just love the black. It's beautiful. Oh, we're going to be at the handmade market this weekend at Harvey Bay at the PCYC, 9 to 1. Come on down. We'd love to see you. All right. If I don't see you, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. And we hope to see you for workshops in February, if not earlier. Okay, thanks. Bye.